this. Somebody asked me to, they're like, did you check out this new Ordinary Gamers channel? It says that YouTube needs to remove this channel now. So I'm assuming that this is a suspicious character from Among Us. Let's give it a quick watch. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. I also don't condone any harassment of the persons, entities mentioned in this video. Well, if you want them to take it down, bros.
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar. Normally, I don't do this. I have a million disclaimers, but before we get into it, I don't want anybody that's covered in this video to face any form of, if you will, harassment, any form of, ridicule, or any form of targeted, harassment in any capacity. I don't want any engagement to this individual at all, and I don't condone it, and I don't endorse it at all in any capacity.
Okay.
Because what we're covering is very, very heated topics emotionally. Also, I'm going to make sure this video is covered under fair use principles very well. I'm going to have it looked over, and honestly, if it gets falsely DMCA'd, I will be fighting back. Under fair use principles, we're allowed to use a certain degree of content and then commentate on it, okay? Under fair
use still need to be found. Okay.
use, all right? I'm allowed to commentate on it, I'm allowed to analyze it and respond to it. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this whole scenario. The reason why I'm bringing this up so hardcore...
I mean, we're in React meta, so, as long as you... you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty difficult to pull somebody out for a DMCA, you know what I mean? It's pretty difficult. React meta. Hey, baby, React Andy, am I right?
Is because today's rabbit hole is quite deep. Now, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off real quickly, and I'm going to play a clip for you, okay? And after that clip, we're going to be diving a little deep. So sit back, relax, and just process this.
So, okay. Wow, this person only has 53 subscribers. Okay. Wow. I wonder what they're saying.
The truth about pedophilia is that it is really subject to all of the details of what it is exactly in full context. Like incest in our previous episode, pedophilia in itself is completely righteous. It is harm-free.
I'm going to stop that.
Okay. Wow. I wouldn't say it's harm-free. I might have to watch this video myself.
Right there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a few this is like 20 seconds.
All right. Let me see. The Purpose episode 50. This is an old video. 34, 42, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, it's gone. The Purpose episode 50 has disappeared along with 48 or whatever, or 49. I wonder what he said, because I am actually very curious. Okay. Damn.
It is harm-free.
I'm going to stop that right there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is like 20 seconds out of an 8-minute and 42-second video. Now, I know that some people in the comments will be like, but Muta, where's the context in the situation? I don't believe there's really any context in the world to truly answer what we just heard.
There's not much context that you could hear to truly answer that. The only thing, because that I could imagine, and this is being like charitable, but that's why we need more context, is he might be saying that the act of the attraction itself is harmless, but the act of acting on the attraction is the harmful part. Then I could be like, okay, I wouldn't like agree with the wording because I think it's kind of harmful, but well, not kind of. Being a pedophile is not a harmless act. But Jesus Christ, I would need to see a little more context.
Now, of course, in this video, all right, this already violates YouTube's terms of services for this channel specifically. The channel in question is The Purpose with Josiah G. Mizukami. Josiah Mizukami is the actual person of today that we're watching. Now, this person has talked about how incest and has used the word righteous with pedophilia and incest
Yeah, true. We did use the word righteous. So
combined. Now, if you look at YouTube's terms of services, you can actually see in this situation that YouTube, all right, what this means, if you're posting content that violates this policy, okay? So one of them is...
okay, yeah, it says morally right or justifiable, which is obviously not true. Because if you, technically, the definition of that word is like kids that are 13 and under. So I believe, because I was just reading the DSM overview, that a pedophile is a diagnosis that you have to be at least 16 years of age. And I believe the victim has to be at least, or excuse me, it doesn't even have to be a victim. The attraction has to be on, actually there might have to be a victim, has to be 5 years younger than you and under the age of 13. I think that those are the conditions that need to be met. Okay.
incest or the promotion of incest.
Mr.
Now, I think when you use the words incest and righteous together, it almost sounds like it's a promotion of. And of course, that's not okay. This is not good. Incest is actually very illegal. It's not a good situation. And also, pedophilia is wrong too. If we look at YouTube's...
can you prove that incest isn't good, Mutahar? Please. Explain to me why it's not a good, okay thing.
Child safety...
This is like a real conversation that people used to have like in the debate community. It's like, is incest actually bad? Well, if it's two consenting adults. You know, this is fucking crazy.
Policy. Okay, let's look at that together. All right.
But oftentimes, like, it comes out to a power dynamic. Obviously, like a mother to son, or mother to daughter, or father, blah blah blah, father and their siblings. That's like always predatory, because they raised them. So, you know, this is obviously very inappropriate. And then even if it's like a two siblings, usually there's one sibling in the relationship. Like when you're growing up, that has like a little bit more power. Even like a 2-year difference, you know, 6 and 4. You know, usually parents will be like, "Okay, watch your little brother," or "Watch it." There's no condition that this is like okay. You know what I mean?
If you think about it, do not post content on YouTube if it fits any of the descriptions. So things such as the sexualization, obviously, that's not okay. All right, harmful or dangerous acts involving, which, ladies and gentlemen, pedophilia is very harmful and dangerous. If you look at the Merriam-Webster definition of it, it's a perversion in which children are the preferred object sexually. Not okay, not good whatsoever. This is harming
Which adult sexual? Yeah, about our ages and sexual aspect. Okay, yeah.
Children, okay? It is what it is. Infliction of emotional distress. Sure. Content that could cause minor participants or viewers
I've seen Dennis Prager say that incest is good. There's no way that's true. That's fucking bonkers.
Emotional distress. Exposing minors to mature themes. Look, I'm pretty sure that pedophilia is pretty mature to expose any minor to. And the reason why I'm so hard on this, these kind of ideologies need a severe pushback simply because the actual core ideology in this case is so harmful to minors, you know, people who cannot emotionally or physically consent to these things.
Well, I'm not trying to be an ass. Like, we know that pedophilia needs a pushback. We just really need an explanation on that.
It is not something to be normalized. This is an illegal activity, and it's a harmful activity that leaves life-lasting harm to the people that it's intended to, the people that it's targeted towards. It's messed up, and it needs to absolutely be called out and pushed back against, no matter what. Sure. I do not want to be part of a world and an internet where a sick activity like this is ever normalized in any capacity. Now, of course, to further go down the entire laundry list of evidence that this channel violates YouTube terms of services with,
really just want to get on to like what the guy's saying.
I'm going to go to another video on this, okay? The Purpose, episode 52, the truth about zoophilia. Now, again...
Okay, how are we gonna... I mean, there's not a whole lot here. I can't watch the core video, that's the problem.
I don't have to explain to you what zoophilia is. It is fucking attraction in the worst ways to animals. This isn't like, oh, that dog is real cute. This is, oh yeah, that dog is real cute. And oh my god, I'm going to commit a crime by violating it. Zoophilia, bestiality, is a crime. And you should not participate. All right, we're getting into it, okay? The RPM's at 1,000.
Now, what is zoophilia, if that's a new word for you? Zoophilia is talking about an attraction between human beings and animals.
We're going to go look up the actual definition right now, all right? The official one, all right? I'm just going to go right to the internet. Let's get...
I really just want to watch the actual person. I think maybe I'll watch the zoophilia video. Okay.
It's history. It's been going on...
Okay, what is this one that he's talking about?
An adult said...
I'm just gonna skip through only because like a lot of it's just like, well, technically this is illegal. It's like
1,
yeah, for sure.
Now, what is zoophilia, if that's a new word for you? Zoophilia is talking about an attraction between human beings and animals.
We're gonna go look up the actual...
Right. So the reason that would be an issue is because you can't really have an attraction between a human being and an animal. Like there can't. It implies mutual attraction.
No, we do not.
Of natural attraction to our family.
Okay, I'll probably take a look at that video with myself. Looks like they have some additional stuff here.
It's a bad rot in your head. Now, to go back to the whole kid stuff, you might recognize this one character he's talking to from the EDP capture.
Yeah, that's Alex Rose.
This is where they're going to be discussing what is the definition of consent and this person's belief on age of consent. So listen very carefully here. It's really disturbing.
Okay, so the line is, the point that I'm getting to, which is so beautiful, is that in that law itself, or the wording of that, consent, right? You can look up the definition of what is consent. Consent is the freedom of choice of the individual. And so the purpose of a democracy is for people to all vote for...
Yeah, so this video is taken down as well.
What is right, but do you think that like if a 5-year-old says yes, like if a 5-year-old says yes to something like this, like if an adult says, hey, do you want to try kissing or do you want to try touching, and the 5-year-old says yes, do you think that should be legal?
Yes, absolutely. If the 5-year-old says yes, then they are actually getting their democratic vote, and that is their right.
Oh, so wow, this guy should probably... Okay, there you go. That's all I needed to hear. Yeah, this guy, okay. Yeah, this guy definitely needs his whole channel taken down. That's not, like, there's just no question about it. Like, this is objectively incorrect. This person seems to have like a very dysfunctional idea of what consent means. This person, I think, thinks... What's going on, Love Mega? How you doing? I think that this person very clearly thinks that willingness equals consent, because the reality, whether you want, like, it's an uncomfortable reality, but kids can be willingly engaging in these types of behaviors, but they cannot accurately consent to them in any capacity. Even if a 5-year-old's like, yeah, sure, you can do this to me, it doesn't make it consensual or okay, because the kid doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know anything that's about to happen. Not only that, but it's also very easy to persuade a child into doing anything. Oh, you want a piece of candy and then I can do this? Oh, yeah, sure. Like, that's pretty much it. This is disgusting. It's a child. Like, the fact that, like, it is disgusting. It's just fucking stupid. This person, this is their channel. I mean, they really shouldn't have a channel. This is obviously fucking disgusting stuff. There's no nuanced take here. I don't need to watch that video that was taken down now with that perspective where it's like, yeah, sure. What's fucking... Is this the channel? I think it is. Yeah, it is. With that perspective there, that a kid can, like, consent is just fucking incredible. I mean, Jesus Christ. That is that episode is down, and like, because I would have watched the full live stream, but it's gone, which is a good thing. You got taken out
why I'm
fast.
sharing this video with all of you, to help restore your natural godship, your natural power, to understand the difference.
What do you mean restricting your love out of fear? Okay, let's just be honest about this, okay? You can love everyone in the world. You don't have to use
Yeah. He's saying some weird manipulative guru shit. He's like, I love kids, and I'm not going to restrain that out of a fear of being beat up. Well, you should.
To a place known as universal. Know what universal consciousness is.
Yeah, so I don't think that there's much else that we really need to watch here.
Big time model. They're like an American Malaysian model, and apparently these photos seem to be genuinely real. So whoever this person is.
Okay, yeah, this person's going to come back. Yeah, this guy's obviously disgusting, and they should have their channel taken down. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching, and a special shout out to all my Patreon patrons, my YouTube members, and my Twitch subs. If you'd like to learn how you can contribute even more than you already are by simply watching the video, you can check the links down below, which will unlock a special feature depending on the platform that you subscribe to, such as Patreon here, that will get your name right here on this wall. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching, and have a good one.